Hi, welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Capricorn, this is going to be your reading for December 18th through the 24th. This is a general reading. It won't fit everyone's situation, so just take what resonates, leave what does not. Remember that time is fluid. It could be something from your past, present, or future. Though I do set my intentions to get your past energy, your present, and your future energy. And roles can be reversed. So welcome, cross watchers. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and cross watchers. And remember, guys, if you haven't already, please give me a like and subscribe. Leave a comment if this reading is for you and claim it. Let's go, Capricorn. The Hierophant flew out, but I felt like it wasn't quite there. Taurus had that as well, by the way. That could talk about a deep level commitment. It can also talk about a spiritual advisor. Okay, I feel like it's ready. And for some of you, that could very well be possible, because I am seeing the Three of Pentacles. And to me, that often represents a counselor or you know, a clergy member, getting advice, you know, that type of thing. But we'll see. If it comes back out, then it may be significant. Okay, let's get from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy from the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. You know, I feel like you're kind of at a conflict with yourself. We'll get a little bit, let me just say that the Five of Swords can mean a lot of things, but right off the bat, I felt conflict with self. We will get clarifiers, though. Your past energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Tower. I feel like in the past, something may have been exposed to you that may have been shocking or may have been even devastating. But I see you working through it. And with that Three of Pentacles, it is very possible that you sought, you know, some type of help. It could have been therapy. It could have been a spiritual advisor. It could have been, you know, prayer. But you used something to work through the energy. And in the current energy, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Star. Definite healing here. You know, it's a slow process, but I see the healing, and I see you kind of coming out of like this foggier place into this happier place with the Three of Cups. It's like reason to celebrate. It's, you know, you're definitely making these steps here and making progress. In your future energy, you have the Moon, the Four of Pentacles, and the Strength. You know, I do see you holding on to something pretty tight. But I do see you having the strength to move through it. The Moon could be some confusion. And, you know, that's kind of where that, you know, conflict comes in, where I think that maybe you could be holding on to something too tightly. And what I kind of feel that you're holding on to is this confusion. You're holding on to an illusion, or several illusions, maybe about the way things should be, not really surrendering, you know, the way we should to the universe, the things we can't change, you know, just really working on the things that we can change and the things we do have control over, which is ourselves, you know. But let's get into some clarifiers here and see what it's all about. I also want to say that I do feel like astrology, or astrologically, rather, the moon phases could be having an effect on your mood, which, as a fellow Capricorn, I completely understand that because it does seem to affect me at times. I also get the sense that for some of you, you're kind of holding on to this independence. Like, there's this type of like independence here that you're holding on to, and you're not really letting anybody get in like behind that shield. But let's go ahead and let's clarify the overall with the Five of Swords. We have Death, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, I kind of feel like you're kind of at this place between like love and stability. But really a lot of this is about stability. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, he's got the pentacle, that's very stable energy there. And the Four of Wands is like, you know, some people call it the halfway to marriage, but to me, it's like a home, you know, it's like a, you know, it's a dwelling, it's, you know, it's stability. And I feel like you're kind of balancing that head and heart thing, but you're kind of focused on the stability aspect, and it's all about you. It's your stability, your, you know, what makes you feel grounded. And it's very important for us Capricorns to, you know, feel like our feet are on the ground and, you know, that we are stable. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. You know, that's probably what you're holding on so tight to, is that stability. You know, anything that throws us off of that, you know, it can be quite troublesome to our psyche. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Walking away from things that make you feel bound, walking away from things that make you feel stressed out, you know, especially if you've spent a lot of time on it, you know, and you feel like you're just feeding into something that, you know, is draining, like an energy vampire. I see a lot of you walking away from like energy vampires. Let's look at the Three of Cups. So for the Three of Cups, we have the King of Cups, oh, and the Queen of Cups, and the Judgment. Some of you in the current energy could be reconnecting with someone who is very much on your vibration. It doesn't have to be love, though there is a lot of love here. King and Queen of Cups have a lot of love. It could be a friendship, it could be a family member, but definitely like a reunification. You know, Three of Cups is kind of a reuniting card for some people, and so is Judgment. And with those two together, I definitely feel like this is somebody you already know that you're reuniting with or reconnecting with. You know, again, it could be a friend, it could be someone who's helping you spiritually. You know, I saw that Hierophant come out, I saw that Three of Pentacles. You know, this somebody that you work well with, and you have a lot of fun with, but there's also deep emotion and deep spiritual connection here. You're on the same energy wavelength. Let's look at the Star. For the Star, we have the Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the World. Yeah, you know, this could be somebody you've closed out a cycle with in the past, or it could be somebody that you have some uncertainty about, but there is this brand new passionate thing here with this Ace of Wands. And I think what lies behind the Moon is that fear. That is what brings up that confusion. You also could have with this World, you could have closed out a cycle, and, you know, with reconnecting with this person, it may bring in some confusion for you. Let's look at that Moon and your future energy, because I see it starting here and then it carries over here. So For the moon, we have the Three of Pentacles again, you know, the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So I do see from the 9 to the 8 that loss of momentum, which is actually a good thing in this case. But I see you communicating these worries and these fears with this energy here, because you are definitely trying to work with this other energy. And I feel like you both kind of share some of these same fears. You may be in there may be some mirroring happening here, especially with the King and the Queen of Cups. That is a whole lot of flow of emotion, of love, you know, water, emotion, love. But I do see an open line of communication here. Let's look at the Four of Pentacles. For the Four of Pentacles, you have the Strength card. Look at that. The Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. So I do feel like both of you are holding on to some pain from the past. And that's kind of what you're kind of working through here. You know, with that Tower, you got to get to that Star. That Star is that healing here. We did have it here. The Tower, the Star, you know, it goes right in line there. But you're working through, you know, some heavy energies here of abandonment, and you both have them. So, you know, I see you both working through it. You're both communicating, which is, you know, very important. Let's look at the Strength card. I do see you having the strength to do it. I feel like you guys are helping each other in that way. You have the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are learning from each other. And I also feel like this work that you're doing is helping each other in some way, if that makes sense. Like, when you heal, they heal. When they heal, you heal. And, you know, you're kind of building each other up in that way, which is a very positive thing. And, you know, friendship, relationship, family member, whatever it is, there is love here. And there is a true connection, and two energies that are very immersed and match very well. So let's get a final message from Spirit or any advice, Capricorn. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. When something doesn't feel good, you walk away. Stop feeding into energy vampires. I don't feel like this energy I've been talking about from here on down is an energy vampire. But I feel like the two of you, these two energies, have dealt with that in the past. And you're learning from each other how to walk away from that. And actually give towards, you know, things that do fill up your cup. You know, don't just drain like a sieve. And I think what Spirit is telling you is, you know, learn to walk away when it doesn't feel good. Do what feels good, right? And cut it off when it doesn't feel good. And I think there may be a part of you as a Capricorn who feels bad when you cut things off, but you have to do what's right for you. Now, this is a good reading, so don't take that, you know, bad. These energies here are good, but I do see you still dealing with that energy of the past, and sometimes you just have to let that go. Keep doing the work, Capricorn. Okay, guys, I love you. If this was your reading, please give me a like, share a comment, share your story if you'd like. Make sure you follow and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.